The Atlanta Braves are on the cusp of something very, very special. After Tuesday night's brilliant performance from starting pitcher Charlie Morton, where he went 7 shutout innings, the Braves' magic number is down to 3. They'll play Game 2 of the series tonight against the Phillies, and then if they win tonight, the magic number will be down to 1, meaning if they win the game on Thursday against Philadelphia, they will win the National League East Division title for the 4th straight year. Now, if you'd told me back on April the 1st when the season started that Mike Soroka would not pitch an inning and that Ronald Acuna Jr. would miss half the season, I would have told you there would be no way for the Braves to be in this position. Just those two things. But you add on top of that things like Travis d'Arnaud, the starting catcher, being out for 3 months. How about Marcell Ozuna, the starting left fielder, being on the disabled list and then also being arrested and being out for 3/4 of the year? The center fielder, Christian Pache, on opening day, not working out and never really appearing after the beginning of May. The Braves having to go out and get a whole new outfield before the trade deadline. Injuries to certain players like that, and also issues with the pitching staff, like with the starting rotation. As Max Fried got off to a slow start, so did Charlie Morton. And then, of course, Ian Anderson missed about 7 weeks with an injury as well. You have all those things that happened, and yet still the Braves are on the cusp of a division title. They're 4 straight. Now, I had a caller on my radio show say the other day that it really wasn't that big of a deal that the Braves have won the division, that winning the division is easier than it used to be. And okay, that may be true. There used to be 2 divisions in each league, so 4 divisions, and the division winners were the only teams that got to the playoffs back in the day, so to speak. Well, I actually had a video pop up on my YouTube page from 1986, 35 years ago, when the California Angels won the American League Western Division title. And the celebration that was on that newscast from KABC was remarkable. You would almost think they had won the World Series when they simply won the division. But it showed you how important it was back then, and it still should be today. Yes, there have been wild card teams that have won the World Series, like 2 years ago with the Washington Nationals, and winning the division does not guarantee you anything when it comes to the playoffs. You still have to play well. But what the Braves have done to be able to overcome so many different things, including some very shaky performances from their closer, Will Smith, and still win the division, possibly, if they get this done the next 2 nights, is going to be a remarkable story. Brian Snitker deserves unbelievable credit for what's going on here, as he has managed all of the mess that's happened during this year. So, look, the playoffs are another matter. We'll see. We'll see what happens when it starts next week, if the Braves are able to get there, which it looks very good that they will, if they'll be able to do anything special in October. We know October baseball is a different animal, but for now, if the Braves do in fact close this out the next day or two, we need to give them a lot of credit. This should have never have happened with all the mess that's gone on this year, and yet the Braves are right there knocking on the door of a 4th straight National League East Division title.